Hello everybody and welcome back to Fallout 4. It's fantastic. Mr. Ghost acting as a Mrs. In the background we've got the wonderful ocean area, bay area here. I'm not sure if it's a bay or the ocean. We got the Pridwin back there and the Boston airport. Wow, pretty cool. I love this. Well, if you haven't heard the music, I'm at the castle. And there's Dance. How you doing, Dance? And he is, well, oh my gosh. So he's at 889. So I've been running around a little bit with him. I think I had to go to Finch Farm in order to take the caravan to Sanctuary. And then I realized, I'm like, wait a minute. I need to set up the castle, or at least figure out what I need to do in order to set up the castle, because when you take the Minutemen path to defeat the Institute, which is what we're going to do, you need to have massive defenses here because there's a massive attack. Paladin, Dance, personal space, okay? I know you're not maybe socialized. Anyway, so here is the plan for today, at least a portion of it. I wanted to run to give the tape to Sturgis, but I was afraid that it might kick the attack off. And then, I don't know how that, I can't remember how that all works, but here's what we're going to do. Oh gosh, can I? Ooh. Okay, we have Science 4. What that means is we can do the, nuclear reactor, if I could jump on this thing. And that's 100 power. So no more of this crap. This crap, you know. So let's get into our thing here. Oh, and last episode we liberated Fort Strong finally. And that's why we're here. Because we get the tape. Well, I think Sturgis goes here. It doesn't matter who you pick. Railroad, Brotherhood of Steel, or the Minutemen, they all give you the option to get, download the network information onto that holotape. So we use the Minutemen because I just wanted to. It doesn't really matter who you use to get the tape. Now, in order to keep the Brotherhood of Steel kind of happy, we give it to them. But, and then we had the fluke where I screwed up and I freed the synths at Bunker Hill. I should have killed the Courser and then talked to Father, and he would have scolded me. But the Institute, he would have forgave me for that, and the Institute would be fine. The Railroad wouldn't be pissed at me. I screwed up there. Oh, well, no big deal. Because I'm trying to, I don't, my goal isn't to go through every single faction's storyline here, because it's going to be 150 episodes if I do that. And let's not talk about all the side content that's still out there left to do, and exploration. This game is huge. All the complaints and critiques aside, Fallout 4 is a really big game, and it's fun. So power generators, we have the 3, the 5, now we can do the 10, and we've always been able to do the windmill, which is only 3. I never did them, but because they're so big and bulky. But now we got this, and ooh, we can place it here. Let's spin it. I bumped the mouse. So now it's off. Well, we'll just put it here, I guess. Now notice it's gear, screw, copper, aluminium, nuclear material, crystal, and rubber. It doesn't require a fusion core. So let's go ahead and place that sucker there. 100 generator power. Notice there's a fusion core there, which is kind of cool. And I think it's just activate. Yeah. Oh, we can turn it on and off. Oh, that's cool. All right, I didn't know that. Now, we go up here, and what happens is, oh, you know what? I might need to move it, which we can do. Well, I think I'll be fine there. I was thinking of moving it closer, but I don't want it getting attacked or damaged or, destroyed. So the Institute attacks from here on this side of the castle. So I'll probably get rid of this thing here, and we're gonna go all ham with turrets. So let's go over here, And I need to determine how much I have in resources. So defense, and let's see, there's traps here we don't need. Turrets. So there's the heavy. Here's the laser turret, shotgun turret, spotlight, which is kind of nice to see what's going on, but we'll be here in the daytime most likely. Heavy laser turret, missile turret, and that's the granddaddy of it all. So as you can see, aluminum, circuitry, screw, gear, oil, steel. Oil we can make. It's cutting fluid. It's mole rat teeth. That's why mole rat teeth are actually pretty valuable when you're doing base defenses and stuff, because you can make the cutting fluid with it. Aluminium, guess what? We have the Institute with a massive amount of aluminium inside, and I've already cleared a little bit, not a lot. So what I'm going to do is pop the missile turret here, and I might alternate, I think. So missile turret, and then we have heavy laser turret. So we have crystal, aluminium, circuitry, screw. Oh, circuitry is going to be an issue too. Fiber optics, it's another one. But guess what? The Institute has tons and tons of microscopes. Plus there's Vault 88, or was it 81, where the mole rats were. I could go back there. I think there's a couple microscopes that I could scoop up. Hospitals, just find any hospital. So what else we got? Nuclear material for a laser turret? Why is that? Well, let's go ahead and place it here. Now, I should be able to do pretty good with the amount of stuff here. So let's go to shotgun. Should I do a shotgun turret? Oh, circuitry. Yeah, I guess we could do a shotgun turret here. Why not? We'll test it out. Oh, and it's dropping the some items out. What those are is legendary items. So the mod dev, I guess, or the person who created the mod, they kind of spit it out because otherwise it'll be in there. I don't know what the deal is with it, but whatever. Now here's a heavy machine gun turret. It's 8. Now these don't require power. That's the beauty of these. I might have to. I could put one here, I guess. So they're circuitry, right? And they're not very powerful, but they do run without power, which is really nice. And we're not going to bother with just a regular machine gun turret. Those, yeah, whatever. So let's put some missile turrets here. Oh, thank you. Oh, and I did level up. I'm going to put 4 here. We're going to just... Oh, another one. We're just going to try to obliterate these clowns. Heavy laser turret. Time to scrap this thing, get it out of the way. So let's go ahead and just put 2 more of these down. Now, over here, what I'll do, we'll go on power and conduit. No, not conduit. Switches, connectors, right. So what we have to do is we'll place this here. Back down, connect the power cable. Let's see if we can make it. So let's see how it's red. Yeah, so what I'll do is we'll cancel, and I'll grab it, bring it a little closer. I think I can grab it with the wire attached. So let's just get the connection first. I think it's clipping. That's what's going on there. This sucks. All right, I'm gonna grab it, bring it up here. Oh, well that's great. Son of a gun. All right, I'm gonna try putting it here, placing it here, see if it works. Is it on? Yeah. Okay. I think it's clipped. The wire is clipping through the ground, or through this bar. You know, this railing here. There we go. Now we got a connection. So there's probably the best thing to do is connect the power one at a time. You don't want to daisy chain them, because if one goes bad, then I think the power is disconnected from each one. So now, yeah, there we go. What I'm going to do is, let's see, connectors. Yeah, let's get another one. And I'm going to go over here. Okay, see, I have the wire connected now, so I think you can pick it up. Yeah, see, now it's red. So there is a wire distance issue here. That's what I was originally experiencing. So I guess I don't like things hovering, but, you know, it's the game, not me. So now I think we might be able to make this over here. If not, oh, wow. So it's not complaining about this. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, I got this connected to here. Now it's too far, so I have to move this in. The wiring in this game is so freaking frustrating. You just want to get it done. You don't want to have to keep farting around. Okay, so it looks like everything is connected. Yeah, look at this. It goes through this, but it doesn't like it when it goes through ground or whatever. But there's all kinds of hacks and stuff you can do. Now, there's the matter of this big hole in the wall here. So what we have to do, I think, let's go to structures, concrete, walls. Finally, I got this in. For some reason, the damn wall, this one, wasn't snapping. So I put 2 in of the half pieces. You know what sucks is you have to use your mouse to move around. And then you got to pull your hand off the mouse to press enter. I might use my left hand, like keep my hand on the mouse and then use my other hand to press enter across the keyboard. What a pain in the ass this is. Got it. I came up here and it worked. All right. Finally, I can put that there. Attach the wire to... Oh, it's not letting me attach. Why? There we go. Now we're wired for sound. That's the shotgun turret there. Okay, so hopefully this will be enough to take care of the Institute when they do attack. We'll get out of there. Of course, I'm hungry and thirsty after all that time that passed. Now, you might be wondering what that little icon is there. That's a Cappy. I think they added that in with the Nuka-Cola World DLC. All it is you go to that location, it pops up a marker, and it flashes something up. It says, "Oh, it has some kind of riddle." You just swim down, and there's a chest. There's items in a chest, kind of like you know, a little bonus thing, a little treasure hunt. So it's kind of cool. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. There might be some ammo, but anyway, the location is down there somewhere, and then it sends you out. Oh, look, there's something out there way out in the middle of the water there. That is the island over here. The left bobblehead is out here, right here. Oh, and I leveled up. So what I was working on, yeah, when I was going back to Sanctuary, only to get there and realize, oh wait, I need to come here and get the defenses set up. So we want to work on concentrated fire here. Oh yeah, confirm. There we go. Every attack on the same body part gains 15% damage. The next one is 20% accuracy and does 20% more damage. Okay, there we go. Cool. Now all that fooling around there got Dance up another 20 points, which is cool. Now let's head back and talk to Sturgis. All right, well, fun fact, folks. I came back here. Here's this Sturgis guy.
A dangerous look about you.
Yeah, I do.
Hope you ain't
and this is, oh, look at this. It's all trashed, see? So we can't use it again. The whole thing cooked. So, fun fact, I come back here, I talk to Sturgis, and
most people are good at breaking.
Give him the tape. Well, Dance hates it. So I've been fighting to try and get Dance. I sent him to the Red Rocket because I need him out of earshot. I don't want to mess with his affinity here. So you can see here, it was at 919, and it dropped to 884, and then I restarted. I'm like, well, I'm not going to, that's bullshit. How am I supposed to know he's going to hate that? I already gave it to Proctor Ingram, so it shouldn't matter, right? Common sense, right? So for some reason, it was 889, and I woke up at night for some reason because I slept to save. So I'm like, well, why did it start this up? I didn't exit or anything like that. I just restarted. So for some reason, it was at this nighttime, and it was, I don't know what happened there. So I just made sure I restarted at the point where he was 919, like there. So yeah, just be careful when you do this. Don't talk to Sturgis with Dance around, because he's a little bitch about it.
Yeah.
All right, shut up. Sturgis.
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right.
I'll start digging
Alright.
into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
So this is the same dialogue as with Ingram's, so what do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know.
Yep.
All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
So there you go. Inside job complete, 295. That's interesting that I may have gotten experience from Ingram's and him. I don't remember. I had to look. So now Dance should be fine. Okay. I'm going to get Dance, but I'm trying to remember how to maybe I'll have to talk to Preston. And hey, McCready, how you doing? Yeah, maybe Preston is going to create the next phase. But then again, I might have to work with the Institute some more now I think about it. I thought like I said, I can't remember how this goes. I'll have to check my notes here. But let's go get Dance in the meantime. I'm going to check my notes real quick here and see. Well, you know what? We can go to the castle, I think. Talk to Preston. Find out what's going on. There's another thing where I might have to get kicked out of the Institute by shooting somebody there, and then they kick me out. That's another thing that I kind of remember having to do. Oh, look at this. Well, that was interesting. I think one of my turrets got blown up here, though. Well, hopefully this will keep the super mutants from coming back. Alrighty, folks. Well, I checked my notes, and what I can deduce is that because I didn't take the synths and free them and shoot the Courser at Bunker Hill. Now that the railroad is dead, Desdemona was the one that was going to tell me, or that would tell me, work with the Minutemen to take the Institute out. Since she's gone, I have to work with the Brotherhood of Steel, which is fine, because all we're doing is switching from one to the other. So I did all that crap at the castle for nothing. But it was still like, I still wanted to go through it to showcase how you can set the power up, that 100 watt or whatever electrical unit power system up there with Science 4. So let's go talk to Dr. Lee. Oh, I got to get my charisma gear on, and because she probably has some speech checks here. So she's always over here hanging out. Oh, there we go. Speak to Dr. Lee, yes. Hey, Doc, what's going on?
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
What a meanie. So let's take the direct approach. Number 4, I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that.
Nope.
I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm not going to kill you. I'll take number 4's approach here where, we're not here. We're not jerks here. So I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Oh, wow. Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete? Now, fun fact, no, she doesn't. She's like, this project is a mess, so let's go ahead and ask her anyway.
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you. Oh, that's manipulation.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Ooh, the red speech check. Boy, this is a toughie, ain't it? Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you?
Boop, boop, boop,
You know,
boop, boop.
I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Now, my question is, how does she get the doctor title? There's no universities here providing those titles. You know, you have to go through all this, education and rigorous education and all that. So, it's just a game, I know, but it's still funny. Okay, so, yeah, looks like we'll have to progress the Brotherhood of Steel thing here. It's just a minor hiccup, but I could have probably gotten right to the end, and the theories would be closed out. But the Brotherhood of Steel path is really cool. Now, let's see what we have here. So we have to report back to Elder Maxon. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, let's go there. All right, Maxon, my dude, guess what? Dr. Lee.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us.
Uh-huh.
How cooperative do you think she'll be?
Oh, boy. So, yeah, I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood. What is with the writing in this? There was no talk of enemy. She was just not happy with the transparency that the Institute had. The writing. Okay, yeah, 4.
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwin. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Yeah, well, I know what I'm doing here. 444. No idiot savant, because my intelligence is going higher, most likely. Okay, so now, let's get out of here.
Exact duplicates.
Liberty reprimed. Cool. All right,
So,
Ingrams.
I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project.
Ha,
How much has Maxon told you about it?
absolutely nothing.
Makes sense. We've been trying to keep it under wraps until the time was right. Come on. It's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac.
Oh, that.
Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute.
Uh-huh.
The Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
And there it is. Liberty Prime.
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave.
Uh-huh.
It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
But let's answer no problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is, because, Dance might like that.
I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
Well, if the CPU's blowing out, you got a problem. So why is this happening?
Liberty Prime has a highly complex power system. A good deal of that system was damaged when he exploded. So I'm working in the dark, trying to come up with parts on my own. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Okay, so Dr. Lee, we gotta talk to her. Now, wait a minute. Is she in the Pridwin? Oh, wow. I discovered the Boston Airport ruins. I thought I already walked through here. That's weird. Oh, maybe it's opening up a new... there's some new missions that you can do here. Alright, well, I guess I have to go up to the Pridwin. Yeah. You know, I swear to God they're padding the game time by making me run all the way in here to talk to Dr. Lee. Why isn't she down there working on Liberty Prime? That's what Maxton wanted us to get her for. So why didn't she just go down there? Why do I have to chase around to get her to go down there? That is just silly. Maxton, she could just tell Maxton, hey, bring Dr. Lee down. What do I need to do this for?
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
That's what you're here for. That's why I got her. This makes no sense. This is a waste of time, but whatever. Oh, but, okay, what it says here, you promised you'd help us.
You're right, I did. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
Okay, this is Maxton's job. This is not my job. Maxton's the one who he didn't tell me either. I didn't know. That's Maxton's... Oh, God, this is poor writing here. This is just bad. All right, well, why won't you help us?
We deserve an answer, Doctor.
I originally left the Brotherhood because I was tired of being stepped on and used. First, there was the water purification project, designed to freely benefit the entire capital wasteland. Even though the Brotherhood allowed it to be activated, they wanted to control it. But that wasn't enough. They forced me to help design Liberty Prime. Turned my work into a weapon of war. I had enough, so I left. It's as simple as that.
So the Institute and the Brotherhood of Steel are the same. So you left the Institute knowing all this, but it seemed like you didn't care at that time. See, this is just bad right here. This is bad writing. And also, the Brotherhood of Steel wanted to... I think they wanted to give out the water in Fallout 3 freely. And then it was this weird, silly writing in the game there where the Enclave wanted to give the water away. I can't remember exactly, but oh my God. Yeah, this is stupid. If you play tested this game, you would have seen these inconsistencies here. Well, because we care about what happens to the Commonwealth, so we'll answer that.
And we want to stop the Institute from using its technological superiority as a weapon.
You know, if anyone else wearing a Brotherhood of Steel uniform said something like that, I'd laugh in their face. But coming from you, it sounds like you actually mean it. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
So, Dance loved that. Oh, I got another love from him? Now, who? Oh, I'm thirsty here. Look at that. 999.59. So he's maxed out till the end of the game, literally. But we can get his max affinity. So now that we're going down the Brotherhood path here. Well, we got a leg and a body and an arm. Oh, there's the other leg. What are you welding on that thing for? We got all the parts here. Yeah, some shoulder piece. So that's Liberty Prime. They did a pretty good job on the art in the game. I gotta hand it to them there. Nice shiny lighting and all that. Oh, here she is. There's the Ingrams. Okay. Oh, look, Dr. Lee. She's got her Brotherhood of Steel stuff on. What do you got on your back? A little backpack? A little backpack on there? That's cute.
Proctor.
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor.
Oh, please.
The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Oh,
Charming, isn't she?
yeah, she is. Sorry about that, Ingram. Yeah, we'll take more of a approach.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
What do they do?
Pretty simple, really. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth.
Hospitals.
We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Okay. Locate high-powered magnet. So, it looks like we have to go to Medford Memorial Hospital, which is right by Taftington Boathouse. So, I've been here before. I even think, I don't know if I fully cleared it. Man, no, I did. I fully cleared it. So, most likely there's respawns, super mutants. But they're pretty squishy. So, let's head on over. Alrighty, folks. Well, I'm sending Dance off. And, he's just gonna cause problems. You know how the companions are. They start firing at the least amount of resistance. So he is going to Red Rocket gas station by Sanctuary. And look at all these look at all these people going all over the place. So I don't know where I went. I think I was at Sanctuary or somewhere. And I didn't have these supply lines set up here. So I've got supply lines. Look at all these lines everywhere. Basically, you have to rip everything and redo it all, but you have to kind of be careful. What you want to do is send like all the companions that I've obtained, whether I have full affinity with them or not. You have to send them to one spot and then start redistributing them. Because there's a lot of settlements in the game. In fact, there's one, Croup Manor, I never set up. I don't know, maybe somebody died? Because that could happen too. So what you have to do is set up robots with the Mechanist Layer, the DLC. You can set up big, beefy robots to go around, back and forth, basically. And they'll just destroy anything that gets in their way. So there's a fun little option there. So I just decided to go, somebody was here. I got him going to Greentop Nursery. By the way, I cut this out. I didn't realize that I had a mission to liberate Greentop Nursery. And when I went there, I got it from Preston and totally forgot about it. It was way buried down. So they said, oh, hey, if you liberate this boathouse right here, maybe someone will move into it. Well, I already did it. And I told them, oh, I already did it. And they go, oh, great. And then I talked to Preston and got like 100 experience or something like that. So that was one that I had in my quest log. I didn't even know. So right now I got Finch Farm. What I have to do is set up a transmitter, or go to Sanctuary, send somebody to Finch Farm and have them go back and forth between Croup Manor and here. But that's a tough one because this sound right here has a bunch of sentry bot. I think it has a sentry bot or two, maybe that respawns. But there's one of those Assaultrons and a Mr. Gutsy there. So you could lose that person. Now I have Warwick Homestead hooked up in the network now. So that's a good thing. And then there's Somerville as well. Jamaica Plain is here. There's the castle. So yeah, look at this They're going all the way from Sanctuary to Warwick. Now, that's not ideal. What I'd rather have is somebody from the castle going here, but I figured, well, you know, we're almost done with the series here. So if I need to fast travel down there, I can with the caravan option of the mod that I have installed. Okay, so now we have to go, oh, this way. I got turned around. So next episode, this one's getting long. I don't want to go, I try not to go, I try to keep everything under an hour. Ideally, I'd like to be under 40 minutes, but sometimes that's tough because there's so much dialogue in the game and I want to capture it all because I think it's fun. Future playthroughs, I'm going to cut dialogue as much as possible. It's very tough because there might be somebody who's never played Fallout 4 or any game for that matter that I cover, and I like to include all the dialogue. Okay, so over here, sometimes there's synths, and once you clear out the front here, it doesn't respawn the super mutants. So next episode we'll dip in here. My assumption is that super mutants are back, but we are powerful now, so they shouldn't be too tough. But there are some tough enemies in here. Alright, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Brotherhood of Steel, baby. That's what we're going to do to beat the game. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace out.